Aleem Garrick donates $50 saying them sweet prizes though. And with that, folks, it is now time for Tony Hawk Underground 2 by Biglaw. Happy birthday, Biglaw. Good luck and have fun.
Hey there, everyone. I am Biglaw, and with me I've got my friend Naze here.
Hello, everyone.
And we'll be bringing you a run of Tony Hawk's Underground 2, the story mode on easy difficulty. So this run has a lot going for it. I'd say it's stuff like a Totino's pizza roll. There's a lot going on, so Naze is going to try and explain everything that's going on. This is Chadfoot, the love child of Chad Muska and Bigfoot. Not really going to explain further. Time starts when you enter Boston, so time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. There's a lot of similar elements in this game to the first 3 games, where you're sort of plopped into a level, a whole bunch of missions you can do at once. You're free to go and do them wherever you want. There's no timer though.
What's happening, Slick?
Yep. So we are on New Game Plus, so no need to worry about changing any sort of save or whatever. We are all good. And thank y'all for donating towards that bid war.
So there's only one real difference in New Game Plus, and that's a special manual that we use throughout the game to keep us at top speed. It doesn't save that much time, but it is nice to have. Yeah, this is a skateboarding game, by the way. We're playing as Ben Franklin and Jesse James on a motorized Segway. He's actually a lot faster than skateboarding, and you're able to do the missions as him. So we ride around as him in this level. Yeah, and blink and you miss it, this level is almost over. There's only 6 levels in the game, so this game moves at an absolute breakneck pace. And there's a lot going on, so that's why Biglaw's got me here to commentate a lot. Barcelona, this is a really fun level to watch in my opinion, because there's so much like missions that you're doing at once. You're sort of micromanaging a lot of different things. So we're grinding on trash cans, throwing tomatoes at pedestrians, and doing focus combos. This game is really a product of its time. It came out during the whole Jackass and Bam Margera craze. So there's a lot of chaos that happens. I've been told that I can call this bit of RNG here bullshit, because it's quite literally a bull riding around the level and dropping its dung, and we have to do a trick on it. So, yeah, unfortunately Biglaw didn't get a great spawn there. It's actually spawned a bit too far away from him, so he's going to have to go back for it now after this mission. But again, very close to finishing this level here.
Oh, that didn't count.
That didn't count. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, so now we're just going to set a pigeon on fire to create a phoenix. Don't try that at home. And we're moving on to Berlin. Berlin is very similar to Barcelona in the sense that it starts with B and is also in Europe, but also the gameplay is quite similar. So this might be a good time for donations, a couple, because we're not really going to have time anywhere else.
Absolutely, and I have some birthday love coming up here. $35 from Amir Lynn, who says, just want to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you. Also, happy birthday, Biglaw. And $15 from Rambo Medic, who says, hey, Biglaw and Party Man X, do a kickflip. And $10 from Hiki, who says, good luck, Dad. By the way, is Tony Hawk in this game?
Yeah, actually Tony Hawk is in this game, surprisingly enough.
He's quite important in this game as well, and we'll get to that very soon. But Biglaw's going to do a super skitch here, jumping on the back of the car there and then grinding 3 times, get you some insane speed. There's Paulie, who grinded into a wood chipper, and that's why he's in a big body cast like that. The 10-year-old skating mad lad, I think he's called in the game. Yeah, just cleaning up the last few missions here before we move on to Australia, my hometown of Sydney. And here we are. This is where the difficulty really ramps up, in my opinion. There's quite a few difficult missions. But while Biglaw's skating around like a madman, I have to explain something called text storage. There's 3 main ways of moving on to the next level. The way Biglaw's been using so far is he's been going into the start menu and hitting change level. But there's 2 other ways. The first is a text message will pop up on your phone. I think it's a Nokia phone. It'll pop up and say, let's move on to the next level. Once you get 400 goal points, in the top left of your screen. That's what we've been doing, by the way. We're getting 400 gold points in every level and moving on to the next. But if you... Oh, that's not good. Where was I? If you get 400 gold points, a text message will pop up, or Tony Hawk is scattered throughout the level, and you can talk to him once you get 400 gold points. But that text message is actually delayed a little bit, and at the end of this level and the next two, there's an extra mission that you have to do after getting the 400 gold points. So what Biglaw is going to do here is he's going to end his mission, talk to Tony Hawk, and that text message that I told you about actually gets delayed into that next section. So yeah, it's a really good way of skipping a lot of the game's content. That Jester there has a bit of RNG. He can either spawn right next to you or on the other side of the level. And so luckily he spawned right next to Biglaw there, so you save a couple of seconds. Yeah, there's that hot rod trick I was talking about. That is the added benefit of New Game Plus. Gets you up to max speed, or not max speed, but sort of top grinding speed as soon as possible. Ooh, that's
accidentally missed the grind there. Oh well.
There we go. And so Biglaw has raised the dead. There is now a zombie apocalypse happening in New Orleans, and Mike V is the man to stop it. I think he's going to do a grind on this rail here in the depths of the underworld, and then an indie nosebone over a statue of Jesus to rid the world of these zombies. So if anything happens in terms of a zombie apocalypse, let's call Mike V. Tell me what to do. Oh.
Combo. Whoopsies.
Yeah. It's really hard to sort of talk about every little mission that Biglaw is doing because there's just so much going on. So yeah, really sorry if you have no idea what's going on. I'm struggling to keep up as well. But here's another text storage. So he talks to Tony Hawk, and that text message gets delayed into this section, and he can then skip that. We're on the final level of the game, Blink and You Miss It, Skatopia here, where we get to play as Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that's Tony Hawk right there.
We actually get to meet Chadfoot's father, which is quite exciting. This is pretty cool. There's a mission here that Biglaw's not actually going to do, but it gives him a spawn point at the top of this mountain. Oh, nice. That's a good recovery. Where he can sort of clean up 3 different missions at the top of the mountain and just keep warping up to them. So here we go. It's Chadfoot's father, Mr. Foot. He has a chainsaw-powered skateboard that allows him to skate at a really high speed. We only use him for a little bit because coming up is the end of the run. One last mission, one more text storage. As I said, talk to Bam Margera before that text message pops up. Nice. And you get to skip this entire section here. So Bam Margera's fireworks have caused Skatopia to erupt.
Oh no, I didn't make the escape in time.
Every time you touch one of the dogs, you get a bit of extra time.
Yeah,
it's
usually
slower
you can make
to go to the right.
that quick one, but yeah, time's coming up in like 7 seconds.
Yo, what's that rookie still doing way up there? Hey, loser! Let's make this interesting. We're up, but if you can
And 10. Had to still on him a little bit at the end there. Yeah, so that's the story mode of Thug 2. It's pretty quick. What was my time on that? I feel like that was probably like a 8:15 or something like that.
Okay, check.
That'd be excellent.
7:56.
7:56. I'll take a sub 8 any day.
Sub 8's pretty good.
All right. So can't play the credits too long because that has some copyrighted music. So that's pretty copyrighted. Anyways, now we got time for the extra fun stuff that you all paid for. So thank you very much for making that happen. To start the timer whenever, I guess. Gonna go into Boston here, and we heard in Boston there's one very big fan of Tony Hawk. This one child who's at this hospital, the Boston hospital. He's in this gurney. Let's steal this child. So we can take this child and just do some sick tricks with this child on the gurney. He's holding out pretty well. Nice spin, awesome. Let's oh, whoops. Don't mind that. The child's fine, I swear. Alright, that's clearly not the road we should be taking. Let's just go down this alley. Maybe that'll be the right way. Yeah, child. Usually you can land, you know, with the child upside down, but I guess it didn't really work that time. We're taking this child along, do some sick grinds. There's Jesse James. And there's Tony Hawk right there.
Wow, there he is coming up. Now I feel much better. I think I'll go skate.
I'm
And
surprised
for
the
the
kid was able to recognize him.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Seems
got his
no one
glasses
can.
on. Yeah, through the transformative powers of skateboarding, he is able to see and talk to Tony Hawk, and he feels so much better. And just to date this game even more than like I already have with how bad the graphics look, here's Star Wars Kid. He's gonna dance for us real quick. Alright, I don't know if that's copyrighted, so I'm just gonna stop doing that. Up next, we are going to dance with the devil. And like before I mentioned, a certain green-hued character that we all know and love. It's Shrek. We're gonna go into Pro Skater, and we're gonna go dance with the devil, so... Just going to go up here real quick. Oh. I kind of missed the jump there. That's alright. Oh. Awesome. We wall plant on those buttons, and we've opened up a portal to a new dimension. So we're gonna go through there real quick. And to get to Satan, we need to deface these idols, so we're just gonna burp on them with our graffiti burp. Yeah, the people are probably not pleased that we're just doing this. But it is necessary in order to dance with the devil, so... Continuing on with our burps. We're at 4 out of 5 idols defaced with our belt graffiti, so we're making good pace here. And we'll burp on this last one. You can kind of control yourself in this screen. It's kind of difficult, but anyways, we're in hell now, so we're gonna do a double backflip straight into hell. And I'm gonna just, you know, go near this little imp that kind of sounds like he wants to make me an offer I can't refuse. I missed that lip, so I'm just gonna press this button real quick.
This is an actual category on speedrun.com, by the way. Dance with the devil.
It's true. Yep. All right. So time is coming up very shortly here, and time. All right. So now we're dancing with the devil, and that's Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Like some shout outs. So shout outs to Naze for commentating. He's done a fantastic job, and he's just a swell dude.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Shout outs to all my friends watching me on Discords and stuff. Y'all are fantastic. Shout outs to Chibley for getting top 3 in Polar Express 90% on the GameCube. And yeah, thank you for GDQ for having me. This has been a ton of fun, and I'm excited to do some commentary for THPS 1+2, ran by Partyman X, coming up next. So stick around for that.
Shoutouts to TVB.
All right, let's hear it for Biglaw one more time. Again, happy birthday, and hope you had a good time on the run. Very much enjoyed it. We have $250 from Narf, who says $250 for the grand prize entry for the lamp, right? Just kidding. Thanks everyone for keeping GDQ running year after year, because after cause, rain, sleet, or pandemic, let's beat cancer. Announcer's choice for the incentive. What do we need coming up? That is a fantastic question. I appreciate the donation. So coming up, I believe it's going to be later today for our next big incentive. Of course, we have the Cutman versus Mugman bid war right now, and I believe Mugman is probably still winning in that, so be sure if you would like to see Cuphead to keep donating for Cuphead. But the next big incentive we have coming up is the bullets per minute upgrade to hard difficulty. So we are currently $3,102 out of $10,000 for that. So again, if met, BPM will be run on hard difficulty, so please get those donations in, y'all. $25 from Frost Wolf Knight, just a bit for that Tony Hawk love and a little for those sweet prizes. Kyraman donates $25, saying always down for some Tony Hawk speedruns. Looking forward to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. $25 from Mildew. Wow, Biglaw, how come GDQ lets you do your run on 2 of your birthdays? What a lucky person you are. BitDragon donates $10, saying Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was a game that I played over and over as a kid and listened to the soundtrack into adulthood. Excited to watch it get destroyed and looking forward to Hades later. Caitlin donates $25, saying good luck to all the runners and let's get that BPM run to hard. Red Mage 5 donates $50. Awesome games done quick, brings light to our darkest times. It's all thanks to Lamp. And yes, allegedly, according to the donation, that was a haiku. Again, I will defer to Chad on that one. $25 from Dallo Close. Tony Hawk series is one of my all-time favorites. We used to play the first Tony Hawk Pro Skater all day with my sister when we were kids. $20 from Dr. Doctor, PhD. Tony Hawk changed skateboarding forever with that 900. We could say it was revolutionary. All right, I was hoping we'd get a skateboarding pun in there, and I'm pretty sure that was one, so thank you. And again, folks, as long as I'm on mic, feel free to keep those puns going. $250 from Anonymous. No comment, but thank you very much for your donation. Mark donates $25, saying Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was one of my brother's favorite games. Unfortunately, he passed away this weekend, so this donation is in his memory. Don, I love you, and I will miss you. Jamish donates $100, saying, I've been watching a lot of speedrun content this past year, and it's great to watch them live and donate to a great cause. Keep up the great work. Era donates $5, saying, gotta catch that $5 train before it leaves the station. With that being said, folks, we are under $50,000 away from $400,000. So again, $5 goes a long way. Feel free to keep those $5 trains going.